Hello everybody, welcome back to Tinmans Quarter Channel. I'm your host Tiff for Tinman Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and tell you guys another crazy dream that I had, and it was recently too. So in my dream I got a call from another YouTuber that I became friends with, and that was Trixie Blue. Now, me personally in real life, I don't actually know her, but I watch her videos every now and then. But in my dream, she contacted me saying she wanted to hang out. I said, okie dokie, come on down. So I was showing her around my house and showing my collections, and she was intrigued. And she said she wanted to go to Walmart to pick up some things. I said, okay, I could get one of my parents to take us. And she was like, nah, she didn't want to bother them. She said we can walk to the main road to see if anybody would give us a lift. I said, hey, we can walk on this road that leads back to the woods here. So you guys see that road right there? But now a couple bought that piece of property all the way in the back, and they're building a house. So in reality, you can't go through there anymore without trespassing. We ended up going down this road, but I did tell my parents what we're going to do, and they seemed like it was okay and told me to be careful. So we cut through the woods and ended up on the road that's connected to this road that leads up to my house. Well, we got out there and we saw this blue Ford Taurus pull over, and it was a woman driving, and she asked if we needed a ride. I said, yes, can you take us to Walmart? She said, sure, hop in. And Trixie sat in the front seat with her, and I got into the back seat because I was so tall. I figured the back would have more room, but I was kind of like in the middle of the car. So like my knees were like literally almost crunching up. I started driving down this road, got to the stoplight, but then instead of keep going to Walmart, she just kept doing a lot of loop turns, trying to get a lot of personal information, like how old we were, what do we do in life, and stuff like that. I was like, okay, she's asking way too many questions, and Trixie almost gave up some information, but I had to like come up with stuff to make her shut her mouth quick, basically. Then it got down weird because it was getting dark, and I asked her, can we get to Walmart now? It's getting kind of late. And she was like, sure. And then she was starting to pull in the parking lot. She blurted out something that made me kind of think, why she say that. She said, do you want to make out? Now, she didn't say make out. She said the F word, but I ain't saying it on here. And Trixie looked at me real quick, and I was looking at her. The lady had her face in the rearview mirror just so she could look at me. I was like, why would you say that? Now I'm getting creeped out. I was like, no, but maybe you might find somebody that might enjoy that. She didn't like that answer. She just pulled over and let us out. Oh, forgot to mention, while we were riding around, when she was asking those personal questions, I borrowed my mom's phone because mine was charging. And I said, if you don't let us go right now, I'm dialing the police. And it actually kind of worked right there. That's why she was able to turn to Walmart for us so quickly. And then we got out of her car, and she spat out of there like a bat out of hell. I said, yeah, I knew something was off with it. So we kind of ignored it, just went into Walmart and grabbed whatever Trixie needed. And then I was getting a call from my mom on my dad's phone, and for some odd reason it was getting a little glitchy. I said, on earth, I gotta answer the phone, but I can't get through. It looked like it had like, those black screens with a lot of coding on it. I was like, oh crap, I hope we were in that lady's car. She didn't put no daggum virus with a device in her car somehow. That'd be impossible because I had it in my pocket. But then I finally got the glitch to go away, and then, oh, hello? And she was worried where we were. I told her we were at Walmart. We got picked up by some weird lady. I told her what she said. She went like, and she said, you might want to get the management of that Walmart to pull up their security tapes to see who that lady was. Before we left, I did. And sure enough, they caught her on camera and got the license plate number. So they called the cops, and we got questioned by them. They allowed us to go. They said they'll look out for her. And Mom came, she said, next time, ask me to take you over there. Both of us said, yes, ma'am. Gave her phone back, and we got in the car, and she said she made cookies while we were out. They were nice and warm too. I loved to snack on those, and Trixie got a laugh when I said that. And then I woke up after that. I was like, Okay, I had a lot of weird dreams, but that one is icing of the cake. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more weird dreams like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Core channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor. I say that's a wrap, and have a nice day, y'all.